And then you got John Castaneda taking on Daniel Santos. And this is a very interesting matchup, man. It's actually a weird fight to make. You know, John Castaneda, 2-1 in the UFC, just beat a really good prospect in Miles Johns recently and looked amazing in that matchup. And they're giving Daniel Santos, who's 0-1 in the UFC. His last fight was against Julio Arce. And his last fight before that was almost 3 years ago. This guy coming to the UFC off like a 2-year layup for Julio Arce. Had some success, but it wasn't a great fight for him. And now they're giving him John Castaneda. It's a little bit of a weird one because I feel like if you're going to use Daniel Santos at this point, you would either give him a guy that you know that he's going to beat, or you would give him a young up-and-coming guy that you're going to assume is able to beat Daniel Santos. I don't really quite understand the matchmaking here because I do think John Castaneda really should win. If Daniel Santos wins, he's going to make me look like a complete idiot. But Castaneda really should win. I think he's going to use his wrestling as grappling in this matchup here. He knocked out Eddie Wineland in the first round, which doesn't mean much, to be brutally honest, in 2021, which is when it happened. Miles Johns' win, though, was great. Like, he looked amazing in that matchup. He really did. And he did get dominated by Nathaniel Wood. We took that fight on short notice, and at the time, Nathaniel Wood was a good bantamweight prospect. Now he's at featherweight, which is a little bit of a weird move, but I guess he's looking pretty good there. So, yeah. John Castaneda, I'm going to pick him to win. I'm actually going to pick him to win by submission. I think he gets a finish here. I think he's actually going to grind out with some wrestling early on and then work for a submission later on in the fight. I think that's probably his best path to victory. He just uses grappling. Daniel Santos, pretty wild, aggressive striker like most guys at a shoot box. Castaneda, though, should get it done. Picking him to win here. Much more experienced. Weird fight, though. Like, you're giving Daniel Santos... Man, I got the hiccups. John Castaneda after losing his debut. I don't know, man. If they really wanted to build Daniel Santos up, they would have given him a much easier opponent here. But he could win. If he beats John Castaneda, it could be a really good look for him in his career. But I'm going to have to side with Castaneda in this matchup.